Jessica Simpson's recent appearance on social media reads less like a headline-grabbing moment and more like a quiet declaration of agency. At 44, she shared a bikini selfie that felt deliberate rather than provocative, an image grounded in self-possession. Framed by a bold red swimsuit, casual layers, and playful accessories, the photo carried an air of ease. Set to the sound of Tom Petty's American Girl, it suggested motion and momentum, as if she were marking a turning point rather than seeking validation. The message wasn't about being seen, it was about seeing herself clearly. This moment arrives during a period of personal transition. Following the end of her long marriage to Eric Johnson, Simpson has spoken candidly about the emotional complexity of separation, particularly when children are involved. Her approach has been measured and thoughtful, emphasizing stability and care over spectacle. In an industry that often rewards oversharing or dramatic reinvention, her restraint stands out. She acknowledges the difficulty without letting it define her, signaling a maturity shaped by experience rather than reaction. What gives this chapter added resonance is the long arc of Simpson's relationship with her own image. From a young age, her body became a public conversation, often shaped by external pressure rather than personal choice. In her memoir, she detailed how early expectations around weight and appearance distorted her sense of self, pushing her toward unhealthy solutions and internalized scrutiny. Those experiences left marks that didn't disappear with fame or success. Understanding that history makes her current confidence feel earned rather than performative. The physical changes people notice now are inseparable from an internal shift. Simpson's transformation reflects a broader recalibration, one that prioritizes strength, health, and autonomy over compliance. There's a lightness to how she presents herself, but it isn't careless. It feels intentional, rooted in a reclaimed sense of ownership. She appears less concerned with meeting an image and more interested in inhabiting her own life fully. Her 4th of July post underscored that sentiment. The patriotic touches and bright colors were playful, but the underlying tone was personal. Independence in this context wasn't a slogan, it was a state of mind. The image suggested joy without apology, confidence without explanation. Fans responded not just to how she looked, but to what she seemed to represent: permission to change, to begin again, to take up space without justification. What Jessica Simpson offers in this moment is not a reinvention, but a recentering. She is no longer narrating her life through the expectations of others, whether industry standards, public opinion, or past versions of herself. Instead, she appears to be writing forward with clarity. Her openness about struggle, paired with visible self-assurance, reframes confidence as something built over time, through confrontation and choice. As she moves into this new phase, Simpson's presence feels grounded rather than reactive. The bikini photo is not the story. It's a symbol of resilience shaped by honesty, of beauty defined on personal terms, of a woman choosing authorship over approval. In embracing change without dramatizing it, Jessica Simpson reminds others that growth doesn't always arrive loudly. Sometimes it simply shows up, confident, composed, and ready to continue,